What's good, YouTube, or whoever's watching this? All right, so I know I look like tired and I look faded right now, but I'm not. I promise. So what I want to talk about really is today, for me. Hold up, is that light? Can you see? I get some light in this bitch. Shit. Damn. All right, there we go. All right. So today, for me, is day 61 without the ganja. I swear, as soon as you want to do something, everybody want to come up with their cars. Today is day 61 without me smoking any weed. Now, I'm not going to sit here and blame everything on like coronavirus and all that, but gosh, in 2 days, on day 63, I'm thinking about smoking. Now, this is not, it's not me like, oh, I'm like it's coming from a want now rather than a need like when I was smoking. So, with anything, you need to do it in moderation. You need to take breaks from things, like they say. And when my son got taken from me by his mother, not no CPS or nothing like that. When he got taken from me, I was in a low state, low vibration, and I was letting that shit control me. And even when he was here or when he left at first, I used to, I always wake up and do shit. This is what I do. When I wake up, I pray. First thing I do, I get up, I pray or pee, but most of the time I pray. And then I pray, I'll read my Torah Tanakh, and then I'll go for a walk. And then I used to smoke, or when he was here, I used to make him breakfast and all that. But anyway, while I'm here now, I'll like I said, I'll pray, I'll read, and I'll walk, and then I'll meditate sometime. But I always talk to Pop. I'm always in like Godhead mode or whatever. But today's day 61, and I want to talk about like the benefits and also just the truth about. So I wanted to clean homes and do all this stuff, like clean homes and concrete. I clean windows now, but like I always tell people, YAH actually controls my life. Like I'm literally like a created player, bro. Like he is the creator of my life. Like I'm not trying to make excuses. Like he really controls my life. So sometimes it's cool, but sometimes I know when he's telling me to sit my ass down, because like I said, when my son left, I was literally like, yeah, I'm about to get on my shit, I'm about to do this, blah 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 blah. But I didn't heal myself. So he was like, body slam my shit. So I literally sat down for a while, and when I stopped smoking, I had to fucking, I had to reflect a lot. And I used to reflect when I smoked, but I realized how much I was suppressing a lot of stuff. And I got over my son's mom a while ago, but I was still smoking. And then when I stopped smoking, for some reason, I had a million dreams about her. It was fucking weird. I had dreams about other things too, but she'd be in a lot of my dreams, and that shit didn't make no sense to me. But anyway, so I'm not gonna be like 10 benefits, 8 benefits, like whatever. When you first stop smoking, the first 3 weeks it's hard to sleep. You're trying to get your appetite back up. You kind of miss it. For me, it was like the first 2 weeks, and I was, good. But the sleeping, I was sweating like a motherfucker. But my dreams did come back. My dreams are, good. I remember them. I don't even gotta write them down. I remember a lot of my dreams. But so you energetic, you have energy. The thing that made me that was gonna be challenging for me was to figure out what to do with my time. Cause like you guys know who have kids or nieces or nephews or who don't even, whatever. When you have people around like that, you have to figure out what to do. So you have something to occupy your day. But when he left, I didn't know what to do with my time. It was crazy. And then when I stopped smoking, it was even more, because you smoke sometimes, you used to be bored and you just smoke because you bored. So yeah, like I had more energy. I started writing to him more. Like I had this notebook every day. I'll write to him. Um, you know, um, I always read. Even when I was smoking, I would read. I'll make sure I read, because I have to give my time to my creator. So I always read, I always prayed, I always did that every night. I made a vow to do that. And that's what brings me to this. I had made a vow with YAH that I said I was going to stop smoking until I got out of the situation I'm in. But when like how me, I'm like really, people will look at me and think I'm not ambitious, but I really am. And I'm trying literally to get out, but I know it's not the right time because he's done things for me that showed me. He showed me things at the right time, and he shows me himself every single day. So I can't really go against him because it's never going to work in my favor. So I know something greater is going to come from it. But internally, spiritually, I've been working on myself. I'm always working on myself, getting stronger, disciplining myself. That's why I said I even took this break because I made a vow with him, and then it was making me mad because I didn't even I was still smoking. And what helped me really was the Sabbaths. Like I started the day to the night on the Sabbaths, I wouldn't smoke. And the first time I did it, that shit was hard. But it made me see like I was dependent upon that just to be normal, you know, not to be mad as we say and all this bullshit. But you have to deal with that. That's a part of you. And I don't want to make this video too long. But yeah, it was some good benefits of it, right? So I say like it was more challenging for me in my sense because I was at home a lot. Like I would go clean my windows, I'll go do my shit. Then I'll come back home and I could smoke if I wanted to. Like literally I could smoke if I want to. You feel me? Like nobody's gonna say anything. So that's more challenging. And then when you don't have like a job or anything to distract you, you really have to deal with yourself. It is literally like, you know, so I got over that. But now like I said, I'm gonna smoke on day 63 because my 2 months have literally been like 5 months because I haven't been doing it. Like I've been better in myself spiritually, but I haven't had any distractions. So like I just said, I could have smoked anytime. I could have did all of these things anytime I wanted to. But I want to see as well. I think it's more of a challenge not to be like on the streak, and that's cool because like I said, I'm on day 61. But not to be on the streak like, yeah, let me just keep on trying to do this because I think it'll be more of a reward to be able to smoke again, and then be able to stop myself to see if I'm able to stop myself, which I believe I'll be able to. And I might even smoke it and be like, shit, I'm good off this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens with a lot of stuff, like me fasting. You know, you start to see when you go back to food how it congests your body or how it makes you feel. How it makes you feel. So you're like, I don't need that shit. That shit is really not benefiting me at all. But me, lately, like I said, nobody starts to smoke weed or cannabis or marijuana in a sad state. Nobody starts smoking weed like, I'm sad. We don't start off like that. We all start off being intrigued and curious. You know what I'm saying? We want to see how it feels, what everybody else is feeling. So that was my feeling. And then recently I used to work at the Hollywood Bowl. That's where I first started smoking at. So people I smoke with, it was cool. It was always a high. It was always like good vibes. We smoked. We was doing shit. We was working. We was around good energy. We was around. It was beautiful. I love lights and shit. So, you know, if anybody know about the Hollywood Bowl, it's an outside concert like facility or whatever. And man, when I smoke, I didn't never go into no concerts with my homie. My homie used to always be like, hey bro, you want to go into a concert? He was a white dude named Devin. He was like, you want to go to this concert? I'm like, nah bro, this is before I start smoking. And then I started smoking. And I used to only smoke on weekends when I used to go out to the Hollywood Bowl to work. And then I started smoking. He was like, hey bro, you want to go into a concert? And I was like, yeah, fuck it. I went in there, bro, and I don't know what it was, bro. I was high, but it was beautiful. Like, it was not just like, oh, I want to smoke and go to sleep type shit, because I had to work still after that. But it was more of like the vibe, man. It was just, that shit was, oh man, it was just beautiful. And so all of those good memories started to come back, resurface. When I was smoking at my house, I got to a point of just smoking in my backyard on the patio, which was still cool. Then I would go right into the house and lay down. Like, that's not doing that. Now I want to go do shit. Like, you know, I live by the Forum. You know, I don't like that they put that big ass stadium right here, but fuck it. Like, I'll go ride my bike over there, and I like looking at the lights, especially at nighttime. And I'm like, man, it'll be a vibe. And I love riding my bike without it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I need it, but for me, it'll be like to go put my work in, smoke, look at the, you know, get a vibe, just chill, man, just like reflect. Really, like I reflect all the time. I always talk to Pop, like I said, but I feel like it's a reward time, man. I'm disciplining myself from a lot of other stuff too, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like it's time to give myself a reward, and to also see if I'm able to control myself, you know, control that form, be able to be a dad to myself per se. So I talked to Pop already about, because like I said, if I didn't respect him, YAH, my creator, I would have already went back to smoking. So I've made sure, and I know he understands me, and I'm not trying to make excuses, even though this is an excuse. But when I made that vow, I fucking put my foot in my mouth. But I needed to, because I needed to hold myself accountable. He holds me accountable to a lot of stuff. So like it was always a standard basically when I would smoke sometime. And my son, this is what happened. I remember I would go get weed and my son was with me, and I would always go get weed. And this nigga was like, my son was 3 at the time, he's 4 now. He told me, he said, "Daddy, you always smoke weed?" That shit, that shit hit me, man. That shit fucked me up. And I knew already I made a vow with Pop, so I was like, bro, I gotta chill. You know what I'm saying? I gotta like at least give it a shot. So when I was fat, I used to fast every other day from smoking and eating, and that was helping me. But when he left, I was like, instead of healing, I was like, yeah, all right, fuck it. My son is gone. I'm about to get out of this spot that I'm in. I'm about to get a place. I'm about to do this. Blah, 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 blah. So I like tensed up. I didn't give myself time to heal. So you already know what that does. You're trying to force something. So like I said, Pop runs my life. He's put me on my ass a couple times. Like always like, sit your ass down. So me thinking I'm gonna go work, cause that's what I wanted to do. I was like literally, let me get out here, bro. He sat me down. I told myself, I said, all right, we gonna smoke for 3 days and then we gonna take a week off. No, I smoked for 3 straight weeks. Like, and I don't like to say depressed, but I was depressed. Like, I don't like saying that shit, but I was. But I'm glad to have seen it, cause like I said, niggas, I was at the bottom of the sea, nigga, under the dirt, like laying down, nigga, all in my big ass nose was sticking up. That was it. I was drowning. But then now I'm like standing up on the dirt under the water. You know what I'm saying? Soon the nigga head gonna be above the water, but you know, it's all about learning and doing that. And like I said, I don't want to be fighting with myself every day about like smoking and shit like that. So I'm gonna let myself do this, and then just see. I'm not sitting there saying, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna be like big and bad. I'm gonna be able to control my." I should be able to control myself. That's the whole thing. But I'm not gonna be cocky and shit and because I know how Pop work. But yeah. So like I said, day 61. Like I said, if you doing some shit and you got your mind off of it, really it's your environment, bro. Really, that's what it is. If you have a great environment, you're not gonna really care about smoking. You're not really gonna care, because sometimes when I'm in different environments, I don't care about it. And I've been doing good. Like I ain't even smoked for 2 months, so I'm grateful to even have made it this far. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's really like 5 months, like I said, because I literally be at the crib, bro. Like, I try to do other stuff. Pop be like, no, it's not going. No. But other things come along, and they come along slowly, and I see how he's working for me. So a lot of stuff, man. I just like making these videos, but I wanted to make a update video because I don't have my camera. I sent my son's mother back her iPad, so I can't even like upload the videos from my camera. I have videos from like day 1, day like 6, and all of this, but now it's day 61, so you know what I'm saying. It's been a good experience just for the discipline. Let me say that. The discipline to be able to hold off for something that you love, in a sense. You know, even letting go of my son's mother, my dad, I let go of all these things to be a better person. You know, I had to, because if I can't let go of a creation that the Creator gave me, how can I be blessed to get anything else? You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate the new subscriber I got, and I also appreciate whoever watches this, because we all go through struggles, but we have to be willing enough, and it's tough and it's challenging. I don't like to say hard, but it's challenging to let go for a better cause, for a better you at the end of the day. Because then if you do, say I do start to smoke and I start to go back to like how I was, God willing I don't, but you'll start, I'll be like, nah bro, hey, snap out of that shit, bro. No, because I don't want to be back like that again. You know what I'm saying? I don't like having shit control me except my Creator. And even I get upset when he control me, but I know he has the best interest for my life. He made me, you know what I'm saying? So I don't like any person or anything controlling me, if that's, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, man, like I said, day 61, day 63, I'm gonna smoke though. I might even put that shit on here. But yeah, man, my last video got a fucking lot of views. That shit was crazy. Maybe it's because of the title, because everybody talking about December 21st and shit, but I had to get in on that energy because niggas is out here, like I said, trying to predict the future and shit. Like, and I live in LA, I live in Inglewood precisely, and it was a fucking earthquake yesterday. So Pop is telling his thing, you feel me? He about to, hey, y'all niggas better be, hope y'all niggas ready, you hear me? But yeah, man, so I hope y'all niggas doing great. If you overindulging in some shit, man, even take you like 3 days, man, just challenge yourself. Even if you don't make it to 3 days, just challenge yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sitting there saying you got to be perfect, because I'll be trying to do that shit. No, we're not perfect. Our imperfections make us perfect. But just challenge yourself. Hold a standard over yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you'll see where you're at. So yeah, man, that's all I gotta say. It's LITM, FNL, day 61, day 63. I'm about to get blow. You hear me? Hey, y'all niggas have a great night, man.